So recently, I did a storytelling show, and whenever the host reads my bio, they say, Kate teaches cybersecurity basics at the corporate level, and on weekends, she is an artist. And I'm always surprised that when people say, when the host reads that, usually after they say cybersecurity, teaches cybersecurity, people are like, oh. And I always think, I feel a little bit like a fraud when I do that. I teach what's called cyber hygiene. And what that is, don't write down your passwords. Always make sure your passwords are unique for all of your accounts. Enable multi-factor authentication. No, you didn't miss a toll. No, you aren't missing a package. And that guy emailing you, don't give him your bank account number. He's not a dispossessed prince. So cyber criminals are everywhere. I can tell you that everybody in this room could go on the dark web, buy a scam, and actually send it out and probably get a ransom. The catch would be is that the FBI would probably catch you. Got to cover up your path very well. But it's really easy to be a scammer. The reason for that is scammers know that emotion trumps logic every time. So that's where the art comes into my story. So like I said, I teach cybersecurity basics by day. I do art in the evenings, and I do shows. I promote my work online through Instagram. And one day, I got a new follower after I was promoting some artwork. And right away, they liked 10 of my pictures. And right away, they messaged me and they said, "Hi, I love your artwork. Do you do commissions?" Now, normally, I would tell this person no, because art commissions are scams. And if you want to know why, think of the art in your house. How did you get it? Usually you go to IKEA, you go to Wayfair, you see something cool at Target. Maybe you know an artist, or you have an artist in your family and they made art for you. Maybe you inherited art. It's very, very rarely that somebody asks somebody, "Hey, can you paint something for me?" So that's why I'm like, this is a scam. And the thing about commissioned art scams is that they infuriate me. They're appealing to your ego. Oh, you're like Da Vinci, you get a commission. And in reality, what the scammer is doing is a check scam, and they don't even care about the art. Now, when I get commission requests, normally what I say is, "I'm sorry, I'm too busy, I can't do it." But for some reason, the day that this lady reached out to me, I had my cybersecurity expert on one shoulder and my artist on the other, and they looked at each other and said, "Let's go." So, what's the commission, I asked? And the young woman who reached out to me, she's named Julie Robards. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Julie Robards. Well, of course it does, because there's an actress named Julia Roberts, and that's the first sign that this is a scam. The person picks a name that sounds vaguely familiar. And the reason they choose this is because they want you to trust them. So Julie tells me she lives in Brunswick, Maryland. Her 7-year-old son has a birthday in 4 days. He has a dog he loves, and she wants me to paint a picture of him and her dog. It doesn't matter how you paint it, she claims. Whatever medium and style you think is best. And my cybersecurity side is like, this is a scam. Julie doesn't care about the artwork. So I do what I teach, and I start researching. Julie's Instagram, which is how she's messaging me, is less than a year old. It's triggering. And it's set to private, but her profile pic is a young woman in her 30s with strawberry blonde hair blowing a kiss to the camera. I Google her name, and I do a reverse image search. See, last year I had a commission scammer reach out to me, and it looked like this very handsome man with a white beard, and these pictures of him on his Instagram, him in a garden, him driving a fancy car, him on a boat. And I figured out eventually, doing my research, that this is a actor in a Mexican soap opera, and all the pictures in his Instagram were from the soap opera. So within 2 minutes, I keep searching, but nothing's coming up on Julie. And in the meantime, Julie sends me pictures of her son holding a corgi puppy. I reverse image search these too, but there's no results. I like this one, she says, but you can do whichever one you like. I just need it in 3 days. Now that's another sign of a scam, a tight timeline. A scammer wants you to rush, because if you're rushed, you're not thinking. I ask, what size? And there's a pause, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna get this person. Because many scammers are overseas, and I wonder, will she send me measurements in inches or centimeters? And I'm waiting and hoping. Julie sends me back 11 by 14 inches and asks for a price. Damn it, I think. I lowball the price, $200. And I take Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. Julie Roberts blows past this, and I'm baffled. Either the scammer is really good or the person is real. And I look at the hands and the pictures I'm down. Could these pictures be AI? AI doesn't get the fingers right. But as I'm looking, my artist side kicks in. This would be really cute. Boy and his dog, watercolor, cold pressed paper. Might be a lot of fun to do this. I'm thinking about like primary colors to choose. And Julie comes out and she presses it. So she finally says, where do I send the check? I repeat, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. Julie says, I can't do that. See, I'm paying for the painting through a trust, and it's my fixed income, so it has to be a check. If I said yes, here's what happened. She sends me a check, not for $200, but $400. And right as I get it, she messages me panicked. Oh, I need that $200 back because it's my fixed income trust. We wouldn't be able to eat or celebrate my son's birthday. And once I wire her the $200, she cancels the check. Then she has $200 and my artwork. Cybersecurity me says, I'm sorry, we can't do the commission then. Artist me says, oh, wait a minute, hang on here. Cybersecurity me pulls ahead, because sometimes when you out scanners, they will start cussing at you. Not only are the scammers angry and cussing, but you can report them easily. Julie doesn't do that. Please, she says, you can't do this. I love your work. This feels like a breakup. I'm sorry I say I can't take checks, but it's his birthday. I'm sorry, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal. And Julie just gave me the facepalm emoji. And she closes the conversation so I can't reply. I also can't report her. And then she does the worst of all. She removes all of the likes from my pictures. There's no win for me here. There's no Perry Mason, A Few Good Men, You Can't Handle the Truth, Scooby-Doo moment here. My cybersecurity site is disappointed. Well, we held up a scammer for 15 minutes. My artist site is panicked. Did we just refuse a real commission? I'm embarrassed to say that the artist, it takes a long time for me to kind of get out of this. And that's what I want to share. Right now, there's a lot of people, older people, they get scammed they get catfished, they get scammed because they think their son or their granddaughter is in jail or something. And cybercriminals, con artists are everywhere. Be skeptical. Do your research on information from any cold contact. And remember, keep your wits about you, because I'm really serious. Emotion trumps logic every time. Thank you.
All right, let's keep it going for Kate.